Hey guys, so this is going to be an updated foundation routine using a high-end foundation, and I will get to that in a minute. First, I'm going to use a Makeup Forever HD Primer, number 1. It's a green one, only because I have redness on my cheeks. You may not be able to tell. As you can see, it is green, so it reduces the redness. Just rub that in well, just wherever you need it. I just need it on my cheeks, but I just had a little bit left over on my finger, so I will just put that where I need it. This is a good primer also to have your makeup last all day as well. And that is a Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector. So I'm just going to put there on my nose as I do have larger pores, so I don't like my makeup to sit and cake in there. So just rub that in well. And I guess I'll get a little bit more. This just reduces the pores and acts as like a layer over your pores so your foundation doesn't stick. And next I'm using the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in medium ivory. Pin back your hair just so doesn't get in your way. Give it a good shake. This foundation is very thick and a full coverage, and it does need to be, you have to give it a good shake. A little bit goes a long way with this foundation, so only use a little bit or you will have too much left over and it will just be a waste. Then I'm just going to add Benefit Sunbeam just as an overall bronzer. Hot Brilliance does this as well. You just put a little bit, it's like a nail polish brush kind of thing, it looks like, and you just mix a little bit on your hand with your foundation and then mix it up. Just like that, foundation and the Benefit Sunbeam. Then you mix it up with a Q-tip or your finger. Now I'm using a Real Technique stippling brush. This is a very dense brush and it gives a nice airbrush finish. And then you can just go ahead and stipple this on your face all over. It's a very thick foundation, a very full coverage, so it will pretty much cover anything and everything. I really like to spend a lot of time buffing this in. Make sure you do under your jawline as well so your foundation blends down your neck as well, as you can see there. If you don't need a lot of foundation all over, then don't use it all over. Just use it in the spots you need it and blend well. Make sure you blend under your neck. This foundation I sometimes will sit and crease. So if you just make sure you blend it really, really well. I find that it doesn't work well with like a fluffier brush. You need like a Sigma or like a Real Technique stippling brush or a really dense brush. Probably had something in my eye there. You can take a little bit more. And then you can just stipple it on. I'm just going to hold my hair there and then just really buff it in. This foundation gives a flawless coverage. It is so much better than my MAC foundations. It's just an amazing formula. I have really good skin, so I don't necessarily need this full coverage, but I like the airbrush finish that it gives, so I just like it anyways. It was a really expensive foundation, so I don't wear it every day. I normally wear it sometimes to work or on filming days or if I'm going out or something to a nice dinner. As you can see, I really, really, really like to buff this in really well. Just make sure it's not sitting in any creases or anything like that. Not that I have wrinkles, but There's a hair bugging me there. I just like to put my hair half up just so it's kind of out of my way. And just really buff this all over. I'll check it out there. Just make sure it's blended and buffed in well. Take just whatever's left and just go over your face one more time, which is what I'm doing, just so I'm not wasting it, as it was really expensive. Back's getting sore there, I think. Geez, enough buffing. Okay, so now I'm just taking a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I just like to go over my skin with this brush, and it's fluffy, so it'll even it out just a bit better. Show you the brush there. This is normally my powder brush, but I just I use it for like just both. I'll just go over my face and just make sure it's not sitting or caking anywhere, as it is a full coverage foundation. I just go over my entire face with it. Just blend. I'm just making sure it's blended along my jawline. Next, concealer time. Let's hide those dark circles. Okay, so now I'm taking a Smashbox HD concealer in the color Light. Any Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, which Pixie 2, Charlotte Burr likes to use for concealer. This concealer is awesome as well with a high-end foundation. It is HD as well. Bring the camera a little closer. And then just gently buff it in under your eyes or wherever you need it. In the morning, I use a Clarins eye contour gel, just so the puffiness and dark circles are kind of minimized, and then I don't need as much concealer, which really seems to help. And now let's do the other eye. This concealer is actually really good. It doesn't cake under your eye, and it covers really well. And then if you need some around your nose or wherever else you need it, just finish off whatever left on the brush. Now it's highlighting time. So I'm using their MAC Soft and Gentle, it's a mineralized skin finish, gorgeous champagne color, and a Real Techniques contour brush. Just swirl some on the brush. You don't need a lot of this, or you'll be shimmer face. Tap it off, and just glide it along your cheekbones, just to give a nice highlight. You can see it's kind of highlighting your cheekbones there. And then just, you can highlight down your nose, your chin, Cupid's bow. Take a little bit more, tap it off, and do the same on the other side. Nice highlight there. You can also take this on the brow bone as well. Now it's blush time. So for rosy cheeks, I'm using a Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush, as these aren't very pigmented and I don't like a lot of blush. So this is in the color Fresh Pink. Just take a little bit, smile, and just pat it on your cheeks. This is best used as it is a weird formula with a finger, and just blend it in. It does seem, you put a lot on it, it's like, oh my goodness, I put a lot of blush on, but it seems to fade down to what I want, which is good, I guess. First, it may seem like a lot of blush, but it does fade a bit. And that is it for my updated foundation routine, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, leave them in the link or the down bar below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!